Good day, my name is Imran Sherwa and I am the founder of IgniMind and the creator of Creating Beyond Life Planners and Productivity Journals. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving us the honor and privilege to be a part of your life. Our strong intention is that these life planners help you, support you, guide you in fulfilling your life's dreams, desires, and goals. Today is not about me. It's about you, your life, your dreams, and your goals. Whatever your life situation is right now, please don't worry. We all have the power to create an amazing life. And this Creating Life Planner is exactly going to do that for you. If you follow this life planner for the next 3 months, 6 months, or a year, you will be amazed to see the life results that you have. You can live a life full of passion, energy, success, vitality, peace, and happiness. It takes only one step, a choice that you make to want something so badly that you are willing to change the way you are living your life. You can change your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your beliefs, your mindset, your daily habits and routines. Are you willing to change to create an empowering life for yourself? This is the first section of your life planner, where you have to answer a few questions, where you will discover yourself, your true purpose in life, and the things that you love to do. Don't take more than 90 seconds to answer each question. Do not let your analytical mind come into play. Just write down whatever comes into your awareness. What would you do if you had all the time, money, support, and resources in your life? How would your life be if you had nothing to worry about and if you knew that you would never fail? What would you do if you knew that you only had 1 year to live and that you would be very healthy that year? What would be your life's passion, the things that you would love to do? What would make you really happy? Who are you and what is your life purpose? How would you contribute towards the life of others and the world around? What does success mean to you? How would you define success? What are your strengths, your unique qualities, and the gifts that you have? So write down the answers for these amazing questions for you to discover yourself and your life purpose. The next section is called the Wheel of Life. This is an amazing tool for you to categorize your life into different life areas. This helps you to see the gap between the current reality and the desired reality and to work upon them. The next step is to rank each of these life areas from the scale of 0 to 10. 10 being that you are excellent in this area and 0 means that you couldn't do any worse. Rank each of these areas and see where your life is currently at. You can then put these numbers into the wheel itself and color the wheel. The next step is to observe and analyze the wheel. See how you feel when you observe the wheel of life in each of the life categories. Choose the 3 areas that you want to work on and lay down an action plan. Do this exercise and you would be amazed to see where your life currently stands and what are the steps that you need to take towards creating an empowering and fulfilling life. Now is the time to write down your big, hairy and audacious goals for your life. You can write down 50 goals which covers all the 8 areas that we've just seen in the wheel of life. Don't write goals which you think are realistic and are achievable. Instead, write big goals, big visions that will inspire you and motivate you each day, every moment of your life. These goals will push you through out of your comfort zone. Once you've mentioned all the 50 goals for yourself and your life, don't forget to mention the timeline. It can be in months or in years. So write down, when do you want each of these goals to be fulfilled? Once you do that, you clearly have a roadmap for your life and what you want to create for yourself. The next section is My Ideal Life Journey. Here we are going to mention the goals for the next 10 years, the reasons why you want to achieve these goals, and the milestones for the next 3 years. So the first section here is, where are you currently in this life area? Here you are going to write, what is your current status? How are you doing? What are the roadblocks, challenges, emotions, or any other things that you are currently facing in this life area? The second section is where you want to reach in the next 10 years. Here you mention your goals in this particular life area that you want to be in the next 10 years. So imagine yourself in this life areas 10 years from now. The next section is the why. This why is really, really important, as it motivates you, it pushes you and inspires you when the going goes tough. The next section is where you break down your 10 years goals into 3 years milestone. So when you chunk down your bigger goals into smaller milestones, it gives you more clarity of the actions that you need to take to fulfill your bigger goals. Let's take an example of personal development. Where am I now in this area of personal development? Say I lack confidence to become a published author. I want to read books, but I feel too lazy. I want to attend seminars and workshops, but I don't have time. I do say affirmations, but not regularly, only sometimes. So this is where my personal development area is right now. 10 years from now, say I want to be a published author for 10 books. I want to attend 20 seminars and workshops for self-development. I want to read 250 books for my personal development and growth. I want to start a YouTube channel and influence 1 million people in the next 10 years. So these are the goals for myself in the area of personal development for the next 10 years. The next step is to write the why. And as I said, the why is very important for you to make your goals compelling. So maybe I want to be an influencer and empower people through my books and YouTube channels. I want to be a better version of myself, and so I want to read books and attend workshops and seminars. Then I would lay down the 3 years milestone. Maybe in the next 3 years, I want to be a published author of 3 books. I want to read at least 50 books in the next 3 years. I want to attend 6 life transforming self-development seminars. I want to start a YouTube channel and maybe have 25,000 people as my subscribers. So this is how you lay down your current status, your 10 years goal, the why, and your 3 years milestone for the personal development life area. In the same way, you would do and fill down the other 7 life areas that you want to set goals for. Action plan to make it happen. Based on the 3 years milestone, write down your number 1 goal that you want to achieve in each of the life areas for this year. So you have to figure out your number 1 goal for this year, the why, which is very important because you want to make your goal compelling enough for you to push it through. The next will be the massive action steps that you would need to take in order to fulfill that goal. Let's take an example of personal development. Say my number 1 goal in the area of personal development is to become a published author of 1 book. The reason I want to become a published author is that I want to contribute and empower the lives of people through my wisdom and knowledge that I have. The action steps that I would need to take in order to become a published author. The number 1 step would be to figure out the subject area and the topics that I would want to write. Second is to find a publisher who would publish my book. Third is to prepare a timeline to start and end the book and to follow the timeline. Fourth is to find a nice compelling title for the book. Fifth, to find an editor and an illustrator for the book. So these were the action steps that I would want to take in order to become a published author this year. Similarly, I have to write the number 1 goal for all the other life areas that we've figured out. Mind map of my life. Here you will figure all your life goals, right from your long-term goals of 10 years, further chunking it down to the 3-year milestones, further breaking it down to 1 year, and further chunking it down to 3 months. Mention the reason why you want to achieve each of these goals. Next, mention the rewards that you would give to yourself as a part of self-appreciation when you achieve and fulfill each of these goals. This would be a mind map for you to see every day, to push you through each day, every moment to achieve and fulfill these goals. Mind map of my action plan. Here we are going to figure out the mind map of the action plan that you would take in order to fulfill your goals. Let's start listing down all the new skills that you would want to learn. The next would be to figure out the how and from whom you will learn these skills. The next would be the old habits that you would want to give up. This is very important as your habits would make you. So give up on all the old habits that are disempowering and are stopping you to become the best version of yourself. Next is that you list down all the new positive and empowering habits that you want to develop. Write down all the things that you would love to do in order to make you feel happy and positive. Next is that you list down all the positive daily mindset practices that you want to do in order to train your subconscious mind. Practice the habit of saying affirmations with feelings and intentions. Next, list down the people and the things you would want to avoid. Those people and habits that pulls you down to achieve your goals and to be a better version of yourself. Avoid those peoples and things. Have an accountability partner to whom you are accountable to. Let them call you every day in the evening for 5 minutes and take accountability of you. An accountability partner is very important for you to be on track and be on the journey that you've taken for yourself. List down all the people which you want to surround yourself with. These are people with positive mindset who are hungry to grow and develop themselves in their life. Remember, you become the person whom you surround with. So surround yourself with positive people who empower and push you through to become the best version of yourself. My Life Vision Board. This is a chance for you to be creative. You can cut down and collect pictures from the internet, magazines, books, brochures, or anywhere that will resemble to the goals that you've set. Let the picture connect to you and connect to your goal. Stick these pictures on this vision board. You can add a few affirmations and inspirational quotes that will make this even compelling and motivational. See this vision board every morning for 10 minutes and maybe every evening before you go to bed. Feel the emotions and believe that your goals have already been achieved. This is a powerful way to train your subconscious mind to success and fulfilling your life goals. My new life story. Here is a chance for you to write your new beautiful story of your life. Imagine all your big, hairy, audacious goals that you've mentioned before are fulfilled and achieved. See where are you in your life. What kind of a person you've become. How is your life right now? What kind of money and business you have. How are you enjoying life? How is your confidence and mindset? How are you contributing to humanity? Feel all the feelings and emotions that you go through when you are running this movie in your mind. Write a beautiful story, compelling enough for you to read and visualize every single day, creating an empowering life. Here, you need to be present to all the disempowering beliefs, the challenges, the mindset, the areas that you are stuck in. See the changes that you want to bring in your life and the things that are stopping you to bring these changes. Convert all the disempowering beliefs and mindset and change into positive and empowering beliefs and affirmations. Write your new life story, an empowering one. Let go of all the negative self-talk, disempowering beliefs that you are stuck with and create an empowering life, a story full of aspirations, inspirations and motivation for yourself and the people around you. Let's plan for the month where you can see the month at a glance. You can set your targets and goals for each week for the coming month. You can also write down important dates, appointments, meetings, travel dates, interviews, project deadlines, or anything so that you don't miss out on important things. You have the free writing and doodling space below where you can write, doodle, express yourself in terms of any ideas, barriers, project flowchart, mind map, or anything else that you want to express yourself with. Let's plan the month in details. Write down your top 3 goals, what you want to achieve this month. followed by the reason why you want to achieve them. Break down your bigger goals into smaller milestones. Figure out the action plan or the tasks that you have to do in order to achieve these milestones. Write down these action plans. Decide a reward for yourself when you achieve these goals to appreciate your efforts and hard work towards achieving the goals. Write down any emotions that you want to work on that really bothered you last month. Be present to those emotions and see what you can do in order to deal with them. Figure out the things by which you will challenge yourself. Remember, getting out of your comfort zone is very important for you to achieve the bigger goals in life. List down key areas that you want to focus on for this month. Next, write down the strengths that you want to multiply for this month. It's very important that we work on our strengths and the areas that we are really good at. So write that down. List down the areas of improvement that you figured out last month in your reflection. See where and how you are going to improve in these areas. How will you do things differently this month? Figure out things that you would want to do differently so that you achieve your results no matter what. So once you've planned for the month, you can continue plan for the week and the days ahead. Once the month is finished, you can come back to the page where you can fill this page for your monthly reflection. Write down your 10 accomplishments from last month. Boast your wins. Be proud of yourself. Figure out what went great for you and how will you take this forward in the coming months to come. List down things that you want to improve and how. It's very important to figure out how will you improve on these things. Be present to the fears, distractions, challenges or mental blocks that you faced last month. How did you challenge yourself last month? Write down things that you did which were challenging, which were out of your comfort zone, yet you did it. Write down the negative emotions that showed up last month. Write down all those emotions. Be present to the feelings and also write down how you overcame those emotions. If not, what is the action plan for those emotions if they come up next month again? Lastly, rate your month in terms of happiness, productivity, health, energy, stress or worry. Once you've finished your monthly planning, let's plan for the week. The weekly planning page starts with a weekly challenge where you've been challenged to do something unusual, maybe out of your comfort zone, yet you take up the challenge. Write what you did and how you felt while taking up the weekly challenge. Write down the top 3 goals for the week, followed by the reasons why you want to achieve them. Write down the action plan or the tasks that you would want to undertake in order to fulfill and accomplish those goals. Balance your life by doing things in other areas of life as well. Things you would do to make your week great. Remember, it's very important for you to balance all the life areas. So list down the things you would do in each of these life areas for you to feel happy and fulfilled. What are you excited and looking forward for this week? List down all the empowering habits that you want to develop this week in order to grow and evolve as a person. Write down new things or new skills that you want to learn. List down the things or people you want to avoid. So once you've planned for the week, you can go and plan and reflect your daily pages for the next 7 days. Once your week is complete, you can come back and fill in the reflection for the week page, where you will list down the top 3 accomplishments from last week. Brag your wins and be proud of yourself. List down the learnings that you learned from last week. What worked for you and what is the action plan to take that ahead? What didn't work for you and what is the action plan for you to improvise in the next coming weeks? Develop the attitude of gratitude. Write down all the things that you are grateful to and for the last week. What are the things that you want to focus and work upon for the next week? So take all your learnings, your failures, your mistakes, things that worked and didn't work. See what you can improvise in the next week. You can also express your thoughts and ideas by writing or doodling down in the creative space given below. Finally, rate your week in terms of your happiness, productivity, energy, health, stress or worry, and see how you can improvise in the coming weeks ahead. Let's begin planning for the day. Be present to the feelings and emotions that you experience at the start of the day. If the emotions are positive, continue and multiply them for the rest of the day. If the emotions are negative, use the power of affirmations and the attitude of gratitude in the following sections. List down the things that you are excited about and look forward to in the day. Write down 3 affirmations that you want to take on and continue for the rest of your day. Write down the things that you are grateful to and for. Don't forget to write the reason why. The attitude of gratitude will make you feel all energetic and positive for the rest of your day. Next is you write down your top 3 goals for the day, followed by the action plan and the tasks that you would want to undertake to achieve those goals. It's very important for you to list down the outcomes that you want to achieve in that particular day. Write down your top priorities for the day. Eat the big frog first so that you are productive and you are not wasting your valuable time doing things which are not very important or are of less priority. You can make your schedule for the day at the interval of 30 minutes where you know and you plan your entire day since morning till the evening. This is a powerful and healthy exercise for you to reflect back on the time that you've invested on the tasks that led to fulfilling your goals. So once you've planned for the day and you've lived your day, let us reflect on how your day went. Write down all your accomplishments, learnings, and challenges that you faced. Also list down why do you think they are your accomplishments, your learnings, and challenges according to you. Once you've done that, write down the action plan and the next step ahead for you to take the positives to the next level and to take your mistakes and improvise on those mistakes by learning from them. Did you achieve the outcomes that you had planned for the day? Tick off the answer as yes or no. If you've accomplished what you have planned, how can you multiply that the following day? What are the action steps to take it forward? If you have not accomplished what you have planned, what were the reasons? List them down. And how would you improvise in the next following days? Based on the learnings from today, how will you do things differently tomorrow? It's very important for you to find innovative solutions and creative approach for the problems and the challenges that you may face tomorrow. How did you challenge yourself today? Write down the things which were challenging, different, unusual, out of your comfort zone, where you challenged yourself. You can also write down and tick off the positive habit making chart, the habits that we've planned in our weekly planning section. Write down the positive self-talk that you will have with yourself for that day. What will you say to yourself for you to feel great about yourself? Finally, write down the things that you are grateful to and for the entire day. Also write down how you would express your gratitude for the people and things that you have in your life.
I truly wish that you create a life of abundance and possibilities by using this life planner, and all your dreams and goals are fulfilled. Thank you. Keep living and dream big.